Okay, this is for Cancer. What messages do you have for Cancer? Everybody's getting new energy now that retrograde's almost over. What do you want Cancer to know? What messages do you have for Cancer? Hopefully, it's as good as the air signs got yesterday. Pisces was messy once again. It's always messy. Okay, let's go. What messages do you have for Cancer? Energy's changing. We're almost in Cancer Venus, guys. Should be pretty good. I see you keeping an eye on somebody. This is somebody that I think you sort of like backed yourself into a corner with this person, and I also feel like you weren't reading the signs properly, and they're not in it. They're not in it, you know? And there will be an argument about this for sure. If you're wondering if they have options, I feel like, well, they don't have options, or they're not looking at their options if they do, if it's a situation like that. But I also feel like this person might be drinking too much. We have just so many cups on the table right now. And they're spilling. So I feel like that's a heavy sign. Or maybe you are drinking too much. Could be vice versa. But I also feel like you don't have a lot of options. We have all the options in reverse. So you two are not, this is not about another person. This is something else going on in your lives. They are not reaching out to you. I don't feel like they want to. I don't feel like, again, I feel like there's heavy drinking going on in this read. Somebody's drinking heavily. I don't know which one of you it is, but there's a lot of drinking here. I do see you moving forward. Okay, so maybe this is where the energy changes, because all the other readings, the energy has been changing. So, Cancer, let's move on and see what happens. So here you are, you're taking your passions elsewhere, and you're trying to figure out where you want to invest now. Do you want to look at other, romantic options? Do you want to instead go find a new hobby? Do you want to instead just go out and make new friends? That sort of thing. And then I see you doing it. I see that you're like, okay, it's time to go do something new, Start at the beginning and figure out what I want. I see your money looks really good for you. You might be investing or saving for something. If you're worried right now about your finances, they look really good. They look really positive. I don't know why the sun is relevant, but be careful if you're spending too much time in the sun. And here we go. Somebody else had this. This is a completely new change. This is where everything's going to change in your life. Okay, so let's see what happens. I don't have any air here, but for some reason I'm hearing air. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. I don't know why that is. So a new something that you've been manifesting is going to be transpiring. I see messages coming through. So whatever that was that you were trying to bring in, it's coming, okay? It's going to take a little bit. You're going to be dropping the heavy burden, and I even get the feeling it's you drinking quite a bit. So be careful, because once again, we have a spilled cup. And then we have an imbalance here, and the imbalance has cup spilling. So please, please, please be careful if you or somebody you know is drinking too much, okay? We do have it causing some sort of issues as well. So it actually, the problems it's going to cause, which again, if you are not a drinker, take it as emotions. Take it as you're too deep in your own emotions, or you're too, you're like festering, okay? So keep that in mind, because it could cause you some sort of emotional damage or depression, okay? And it is kind of withholding or holding you back from this balance that you need to find. And the balance looks like it's like relationship to work, or it's person to person or something like that. So I don't really know what's going on without. Well, let me clarify. You're just doing too much in one area and not in the other. What is that? Clarify it though. That's weird. Oh. So, oddly enough, what it's saying is like you are not speaking your mind and potentially like not even talking to somebody about what you want to. And the imbalance that I'm talking about is actually like in you. It's an internal imbalance. It's sort of like, I know I'm sitting here festering, holding in all these emotions when really I should be just expressing, I'm telling this person how I feel, but instead I'm going to hold back and, maybe drink too much. If it, like I said, if that's your story and it doesn't, if it's not, like just take it as, an emotion. But, I don't like it. I feel like you're almost like, self-sabotaging in a way. 3 more cards for Cancer, please. If you're looking to reconcile with somebody, I do see like an effort will be put forward, but I don't really honestly think that it's going to work out. I do see a potential argument over it. But with the Lovers in reverse, I don't feel like it's going to move. Yeah. And we have the Lovers and the Two of Cups in reverse. I really don't feel like it's going to, it's not. So if you're looking to get reunited with a past person, I don't see it happening. It's actually saying not to even bother, to be honest with you. It's saying go elsewhere, do something else. And again, argument, find balance. Make a decision where you want to go with your life, not as in trips or whatnot. It's just saying make a decision, like something needs to change and you need to make a decision about it. But it feels like you're heavy-hearted over something here. And since I'm getting all the same cards over and over again, I feel like I can stop at that and take it as it resonates. And I don't know where you are in the timeline, so actually, bottom of the deck, it says it's basically like grow somewhere else, be satisfied with where you are because it looks really good for you, like job and money wise. So there's some positivity there.